Good morning, guys. Today it's pretty overcast, which is really nice, and it's getting super chilly, so loving sweatshirt weather. I'm a big fan of hoodies and jeans and Converse and all that kind of stuff. Although today I'm wearing some DCs. I haven't worn those in a very long time. Anyways, I'm a shoe person. Is that weird that I told you guys that? Anyways, S15's on the hoist. We're at Yashio factory. We've got a lot to get done. We're going to change out that power steering line, check over everything else now that it's on the hoist, see if there's any other problems that have developed since the shakedown. But for now, just look at this. 1 pink car, 2 pink car, 3 pink car, 4 pink car, and then 5 and 6 I think are out here. 5 pink car, 6 pink car. Also, Shimada-san's S15 came back from getting painted, and he didn't go with pink, which is really weird. Well, I mean, I think it's weird, but you guys may not. But check out, he got that Porsche grey color that's on like all the new Porsches. It looks awesome, and the full kit with the proper over fenders and everything, which we'll be adding on mine later on. But just look at this. It really does look epic, and I think his choice with the wheels really helps with this as well. Really brings the color out. The wheels need a bit of a clean. They're a bit dirty, covered in like sanding dust and stuff. He also went for the Yashio factory like ducktail lip, which looks pretty epic. But overall, it's tidied up the car so much, and it's awesome to see this thing in the full Yashio factory Golf Aero. Very nice. He also did the same thing with just the carbon exposed for the vent on the hood. Anyways, enough of that. We need to get inside, get this power steering line changed so we can have some more fun in the S15. So let's focus on doing that. Fukasawa-san today, I think, is doing an engine build. HKS 2.2 stroked build, I think. Yeah, there's HKS boxes everywhere. Well, maybe we'll do a time lapse of that too for you guys. But otherwise, for now, let's get onto this pink mess. All right, so I just got the car in the air after sucking up and draining out everything from the reservoir with one of those little air compressor evacuator things. And this is the line here that we want to replace. It has the high pressure sensor attached to it. It goes all the way under here, goes up through there, and then connects to the rack in there. And then over on this side, it continues to this high pressure rubber line, which then connects to the top of the pump. So I've already undone the bracket there and a bracket there. I just got to undo this bracket and then undo it from the top of the pump and the rack, and we should be able to take it out. Hopefully we don't make too much of a mess. Luckily we have the hoist today. Oko-chan's away. He's picking up a customer's car really far out, somewhere in the sticks of Japan. But this is the one we got off the S14 parts car outside. It's still got the other secondary line attached to it, so I'll remove that and then I'll brake clean the crap out of that and clean it. I'll test the sensor as well. I'll ohm it out on the multimeter we got over there and just make sure it's good so I don't have to switch those out after putting it all in and realizing that it was bad. But otherwise, gonna smash this out and you guys will get an update soon. All right, so you can probably tell outside it's getting dark and I don't really want to talk about everything that happened, but this took way too long than expected. The line that was over there found a cut on it, so we weren't going to use that. So we ended up doing repair to this one, and I had to use like an angle grinder and like specifically be very, very careful to cut the like clamp off the hose and everything, because the leak was only in the first little part of the hose, so we just cut it off there and then I use the angle grinder to remove the clamp, and we're double clamping this with some Triton hose clamps. This is not ideal, okay? Let me just say that. I do not recommend this, but it will hold and it will be okay until the new braided lines come in for my power steering lines. I ordered some from Chase Bays, I think it's called, so they'll probably be here next week and I'll change it all out again then. So this will be fine till then. And I mean, Oko-chan said that he's done this and had it on cars for 5 years and never had an issue. So I just don't like the fact that there's 2 hose clamps there, and I'd prefer some nice braided lines. I also ordered some braided lines for the turbo and stuff too, so we'll do all that once we get in there. But for now, I'm pretty much ready to start filling this thing up. Got my little pouring thing here full of power steering fluid, so we'll put that all in there and go for gold. I'm actually really looking forward to getting rid of this and moving something like around here maybe, and just changing a whole bunch of stuff in this engine bay, because it is very messy, and I don't like messy. I'm sure you guys don't like messy. I'm a bit OCD when it comes to these things, so we got a lot to tidy up and clean up. So that's what we're gonna do later on down the track. Not doing that today. Today, my goal is get this fixed, go driving, have some fun, and yeah, why am I still talking? Power steering fluid, let's go. Okay, well, we're all filled up for now. I'm sure once we start it, it's gonna suck it all up and make a terrible noise. So let's lean in here, crank this puppy. Hang on, what am I doing? Let's put the actual window down. It makes life so much easier. All right, let's start this puppy up. Hey! She still runs. I mean, of course she would. And look, the line hasn't exploded off with power steering everywhere. And we're a bit empty, so I'll top her up and I'll just monitor it. So I was monitoring this to make sure there's no leaks. There's no leaks here, but this hose is completely porked me. I don't know if you guys can see too well down in there, but there's a big old leak coming out right where it joins in there. Hang on, maybe we can get it from this side so you can see it. There you go. She's pissing out of there too. So 2 holes in the hose. So now we've got to do it all over again. By some miracle, we found another one of these and we inspected the hose as best we can, obviously without hooking it up. We don't know, so there is a bit of a chance that this may also have a hole in it. But we found another one and we've got about an hour and a half left before we close up the workshop. So I'm going to change it all out again. I've already removed some stuff here, disconnected that line and a bolt there. We're going to send it up, going to redo everything as quick as I can and get the other one in, and fingers crossed we're good. Because if that's all fine, then we're all cherry. So enough talking, let's put this car up in the air and hopefully we'll be able to drive this thing home today. I don't know if my emotions can take another crushing defeat this week of wanting to drive this home. That would suck. So I'm about halfway through getting this thing out again, and I wanted to take you through and just show you guys, for any one of you who has to do this, 2 bolts here on the little rubber clamps that hold the 2 lines together for your high pressure and return. Low pressure, there's one there, one there. Undo this little clamp here, which holds like where the hard line goes back to, I guess, the high pressure line, the soft line that goes up to the pump. And then what you want to do, once you've done all of that, you can do this last, but I've already done it, is disconnect the line, the power steering pump. Take your patience with that. It's a big bitch to get to unless you're undoing that line or taking like your rack out and stuff like that. So just be patient with that. You're only going to get a little turn at a time. And then you got to drop the sway bar. So all I'm going to do is 14 mil there, off, 2 14s here, off, 2 14s here, off, and a 14 off there. What I'm going to do now is actually just set the camera up somewhere and do a bit of a time lapse of this for you guys. And we'll get that out, get the other one in, and hopefully we're all good now. Was not in vain. The line doesn't leak. We are all G. So we're driving this puppy home. But before obviously I get home, I'm gonna have dinner with Oka-chan and his family. We're gonna have a good night, go get some Italian, just chill out. But we're gonna get this off the hoist, get this outside, and maybe go for a little test drive and a little bit of a rip. I've already aired all of the steering system out and whatnot, but gosh, I hate power steering lines. I hate power steering fluid. It just sticks to you. No matter how many times you wash your hands, it still feels like it's there. It's gross and it smells. Ugh. So we're on the road now, and my gosh, does it feel good to be driving this thing again. I'm sure you guys have all been there and had this same feeling of when, like, you know, you've been battling with the car and trying to get stuff sorted and fixed and things just don't go right and blah, 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 blah. You know how it goes. And then you get to finally drive it and everything's all sweet. That's the feeling I have right now, and it's amazing. So we're cruising, due to get home probably in like 45 minutes or so, but I wanted to do a bit of a pit stop on the way home, so I think you guys are gonna really like it. So we'll pick it up once we get there. If any of you guys guessed that we'd be at Tatsumi, we're at Tatsumi, and we're getting photos of the S15 with this epic view. Some random guy who I don't know just jumped in the driver's seat for a photo. He's a rad dude though, so I don't have a problem with that. 34 Integra, 34, and that black GTR is actually owned by this guy. He's a Turkish YouTuber. He has way more subs than me, way more followers than me, and he worked his butt off and owns an R34 GTR. Is this a stock one?
Yeah.
Stock, like standard model? It's not like a NER or Spec 2 or anything? Yeah. But dude, still epic. It really sucks right now. It's starting to pour down with rain, so I might quickly put the camera away, but it's another Integra, another 34, and another S15. It's a go, gang. Woo! Oh yeah, Evo. All right, it's getting really wet. I need to go and get inside my car. So just stopped raining and I jumped out, and as you can see, everyone's cleared out. I don't blame them, it's raining obviously, but still, nice Type R Civic here. I want its engine for CD Sid back in Australia. That would be rad. But anyways, I'm probably gonna end up cruising home now. I had so much fun today. Finally, well, I mean, I didn't really have fun with the whole power steering job, but it is what it is. By the way, you guys enjoying this black on black wheels thing? These black, what are these? Graham lights, I think? I think they're raised Graham lights? Yeah, Graham light. Those are on the back. They came off that that white, Okachan's white S15. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, they came off that, and we threw some tires on them for me, because obviously I was going to burn through a few pairs, and I mean, if you have a look at the tread on here, they're a little bit spent already after a few laps on the shakedown. But I am just so happy because I'm here right now at Tatsumi. I'm with my S15 and I don't have a single problem with it. Life's good right now. And I ran into a couple friends here that I haven't seen in a while, so that was really nice as well. And they were just absolutely amazed at how good this thing looked in person. They all said the same thing that I've been thinking. The color does not look like what it actually is through the camera lens. It is, right now, it's kind of like violet, and then like it changes color depending on the rain and stuff. So anyways, also, I don't know if you can see this, but you can kind of see the old like stickers and stuff that were on this car when it rains. I don't know how to get rid of that. Maybe I need to just like go over the entire glass and stuff with like rubbing alcohol and stuff, but it's kind of annoying. Anyways, like I said, let's jump back in the car, go on the highway, go for a few rips and not lose traction and crash my new car. So I just got home, and I have to say, after today and like 6 hours, like painful 6 hours, mucking around with power steering lines and that whole kerfuffle and doing it a second time, I mean, I could complain about that all day if I wanted to. But in all honesty, the feeling that I got being able to drive the car, go to Tatsumi, first time at Tatsumi with the car, it was epic. I don't know. I'm really happy right now. My heart's full, I guess. I don't know. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all bright and early tomorrow morning. Peace out. Jamata.